Hey guys, so today, wow, that was a really awkward, my voice just like cracked. I want to talk about acrylic nails today, also like gel, it's almost the same, but I've had acrylic nails, on for about, these are not my real nails, they're acrylic, um, but yeah, I want to talk about them, talk about the process, and everything like that. For those of you that are maybe interested in getting acrylic nails, I think it's completely worth it. And it's one thing that makes me less stressed in my life. I know that sounds really weird, but like when you have your nails done, you just feel like more put together and it's one less thing you have to worry about, you know what I mean? If I don't know. That's just something personally that I feel. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about acrylic nails, talk about the process. I've been getting them done for so long, and I got them done for a year and had a break, and then I have had them for more than a year, maybe like a year and a half, almost 2 years, probably more than that actually. I really don't even know. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about everything that has to do with acrylic nails. I just got mine filled today. I got them black. So that's what they look like. This is usually the shape I get right now, which is square, but I'll get into all that stuff when I get to that point. So, some reasons to get acrylic nails. Again, it's just one less thing to worry about. You can get them done, or you get them filled like every 2 to 3 weeks. 2 weeks is better, but I've gone 3 weeks. Sometimes I've gone four if I really like, but that's when they start to like really like fall off and get really gross. So definitely recommend every 2 weeks, but it's not like you have to go every week or even more than that. You every 2 weeks. It's really not that bad. And most places, I mean, I live in Virginia, but it's really not an expensive process, and it's definitely affordable, especially acrylic. Gel is a little bit more pricey. Where I am, most places will do a fill, which is you've already had the acrylic on and they've grown out. After 2 weeks, you go and get a fill, and it's about $15. And then with gel, it's like $30. So it's like a little bit more, but I can talk about the differences between acrylic and gel. So acrylic, like the main difference between acrylic and gel, obviously they use acrylic to um, put or to bind your nail and to make it hard and to bind your nail with like the tip that they put on, and then to just continue to fill your nail. They use acrylic, and then obviously with gel they use something that you can put into a UV light. Also, if you want to use like gel polish with a gel fill, or if you want to do an acrylic fill with gel polish, it's still more expensive. Gel polish is more expensive in general, but it dries completely in the UV light. You don't have to wait for drying time, which is always really nice. I do gel nail polish every now and then just because the like not having to wait for your nails to dry is like the best thing ever, so you won't smudge them or anything. But they dry pretty fast at the nail salon anyways because they have like the UV dryers and stuff. So yeah, gel also looks a little bit nicer. Like I think acrylic looks super nice, but you can just tell like if you get gel, like it looks a little bit nicer and it lasts a lot longer than acrylic. Maybe like you could probably go up to like 4 weeks and they still look pretty good. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the difference. So I guess you get your money's worth whether you want to get gel or acrylic. But I've enjoyed my acrylic for a while, so I'm going to go through the process. So if you've never had acrylic nails on and you just have like your short regular nails, pretty much what you'll do is you'll go in and you'll ask for a full set, and you ask for acrylic. So what they do is they have this like jar, and I've been to like a bunch of nail salons, like they do the same thing like everywhere. So if they don't do this, that's weird. But so they have this jar and they have all these like long nails, like you know when you used to buy like fake nails at like Walmart and stuff, or like Target, and you like stick them on your whole nail. Well, they have these like nails that are like this long, and all they do is they stick it to the very end of your nail, like the tip of your nail, and they glue it on with like nail glue that comes in those like sets. Um, and then you're gonna have like these tips of nails like hanging on your nails are really long. They'll cut them because unless you want them that long, they're literally like that long um, when they put them on. So clearly, a lot of people don't want their nails that long, so they'll cut them so that it'll be easier to maneuver and stuff. And then what they'll start to do is They have, if you ever been to a nail salon, they have those like things where they connect a little circular buffer sort of thing, and like they start like buffing your nails. They have different kinds of buffers for depending on what they're doing. They'll start doing that to kind of buff the tip of the nail to kind of blend in with your nail a little bit, but then the acrylic is what actually does that. So they'll buff your nail, make sure your nail is really good for the acrylic, and then they'll start doing the acrylic. And what the acrylic looks like, pretty much, they'll pull out a jar. First of all, they prime your nail with this polish. It's just primer for the acrylic so that the acrylic will stick better. Um, and if you're getting brand new acrylic set and you don't have any acrylic on your nails already, they'll put the primer. They'll put the primer over your whole nail, and then just when you're getting fills, only this part of your nail really needs to have acrylic on it because that's the part that's grown out. So they'll only prime like the top part, and you know what I mean. So I hope this isn't confusing. But anyways, so the acrylic looks like it's a thing of powder and then this thing of liquid. And they use like almost like a paintbrush type of thing. And they dip it in the liquid, then they get a little bit of powder and they sculpt it over your whole nail. And it goes over the tip of like the nail that they connected and over your real nail. So it makes it look like just like a real nail like this. Um, and they do that to all your nails. It takes a little bit of time because they really have to sculpt it to your nail, make sure it's thick enough, and the acrylic is what makes your nails super hard. Like my nails are so hard, it's what makes them last a long time, and won't make them break. Like real nails, no matter how strong your nails are, they will bend and stuff. Like you can push on these all you want, and they will not bend, and they're hard as a rock. So the acrylic will dry into like a hard sort of stuff on your nails. So that's kind of what you're paying for, essentially. And then pretty much what they'll do after that is they will buff some more. They'll buff it, make sure it's shaped and everything. They'll use those buffers, the electric ones. And then what they'll do is they'll file it, and you can ask for a certain shape. I've gotten like claws before, like the pointy nails. I've gotten round nails, and right now I'm really just into square nails. But you can get round, point, like anything you want, honestly. And they will file it like that. And then after they do that, they buff it some more. They do a lot of buffing, which gets kind of annoying, but they really just want to make sure that your nail is looking fresh. And then what they will do is they'll actually use like one of those real buffers, like the rectangular buffers, and buff each one of your nails. And then they will put this moisturizing sort of stuff on your nails, and then they'll ask you to wash your nails, or wash your hands. So you wash your hands, there's a sink and whatever, you wash your hands, come back, and then they're ready to be painted. So that is pretty much the process. It's really simple. The exception with gel is that you don't wash your hands after, and they'll paint like one hand, you put it in the UV thing while they paint this one, then, or they might have two, and you pretty much dry it in the UV lights that they have, and yeah, it's just, I mean, you can get gel polish without getting like fake nails put on, but yeah, and then you'll have these after like 2 weeks. They'll start to grow out, and you'll start to see like your real nail showing. So you'll need to get a fill. So you go in, and pretty much what they do is they start buffing again with that electronic buffer. Yeah, that thing. I don't know how to describe it, but to kind of buff down this acrylic to the level where your nail's at. Then they'll put more acrylic here and blend it in with the rest of the acrylic on your nail, and then they buff it some more, and then you get to change your polish. And yeah, so a full set is usually around $25. Where I am, like in my college town, it's only $20, but usually it's like 25. I guess depending on the state you live in, it might be more, might be less, I don't know. And I absolutely love my nails. I get complimented all the time. Sometimes I get really like fun colors, and I get like all these compliments. When I used to have claws, I used to get a lot of compliments, but it's just really not my thing anymore. I just kind of like it simple. Some of my favorite colors, I'll always get like a neutralish pink, either white or black. I really don't stray from those colors. But yeah, it's kind of a way to just express yourself. You can get designs if you want. You can get like embellishments, or you can just have them painted, and they're really fun, and you get to tap on things. I got my friends to get them done, and they're obsessed with them. So yeah, they're really fun. And so if you want to know more about them, I mean, just look them up. You can probably find videos on YouTube of people getting them done, but they are absolutely amazing, and I love, love, love my acrylic nails. And the way I pretty much found out about acrylic nails is my mom used to get them done, and then she stopped getting them done for a long time, like 3, 4 years, 5 years, maybe more, and then she decided to get them back on after I started getting them on. But I knew about it because she used to get them done, and I used to go with her when I was little, like 10, 9. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for those of you who are looking to get their nails done. It's definitely worth it, I promise. You can get them done, and if you end up not liking them, you can literally get them taken off, or you can just rip them off. I mean, that hurts. I would get them taken off. But you can always try it. It doesn't hurt. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed again, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.